Jump is the point where your player's toes leave the floor. Set point is when the ball is raised up above the head before the shooting motion begins. Push, which is the default setting, is when the shooting meter is underway and the ball is being pushed forward. And release is the point just before the ball leaves the shooter's hand. One last tip for jumpers, make sure to explore the different shot animations available in the animation store to find the shot you're most comfortable with. And make sure you pay attention to the shot attribute grades.
Introducing the starting five for your Indiana Pacers. In the middle, 7 foot, number 00, JaVale McGee.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hello basketball fans, Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got Avdia. Ball is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And for the Pacers, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Herb Jones. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Banchero, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And the basket by Hield.
Boy, how about the release? I mean, no sooner does that ball hit his hands than he rises and fires. Buddy Hield doing what he's paid for.
Ball outside. Here's Booker. Pacers with a rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Booker. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
Pass to Hield. Launches a 3. They get it again. A nice shot by McGee.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Now here's Kessler. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Pass to Jones. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Banchero. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You can see Banchero building that confidence behind the arc. How effective can he be from range?
Ball passes to Kessler. To the middle. Yep, count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Utah trailing here. One constant we've seen from Utah in recent years is a nice balance of offense and defense.
That was certainly the case, BA, under Quinn Snyder, and the beauty is you have now installed a brilliant young coach in Will Hardy. He exceeded expectations in his first year, and I can't wait to see what develops as his career continues.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And Utah calls time here. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Kessler passes to Avdia. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Barnes. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Jones. From behind the arc. Here's McGee. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Daniels comes in for Jones. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to Banchero. The three is up. Indiana again missing. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Schroeder. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
That's aggressive defense. Shea always competing on that end of the floor.
And Neesmith gets it to go.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Gallinari driving to the basket.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Gallinari with it. And it's McGee picking him up. Barnes in the post. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Daniels. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Utah, the rebound. Out to Schroeder. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Well, Grant, going into these back-to-back games, do you think coaches are more conscious of the disbursement of minutes in the first game?
They have an idea of the total number of minutes they want their superstar in over the 2-day period. But it really comes down to how this first game goes.
Graham's checked in for Indiana. And a switch here also for Utah. Prince is checked in. Daniels misses. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 7.
Indiana foul.
And checking out some numbers for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Utah, Taurean Prince. 2 shots.
That free throw no good.
What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
He hits the second from the line. Indiana has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Pass to Neesmith for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Neesmith's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, you love to see that vision from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
Outside Gallinari. Back to Booker. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Banchero. Adams grabs the miss.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Booker, good.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Pass to Daniels. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 7 tonight. Here's Prince. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Bulls in Chicago. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. soft target from outside. Gallinari, the pass to Booker. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
And so it's Indiana. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Avdia out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes in at the three, the small forward. Here's Avdia. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Deni Avdia was born in Israel, where we don't see many NBA players hail from, Doris.
No, B.A., definitely a rare sight. He is just the fourth player from Israel since 2010 to debut in the NBA. This is why we love the game. It has such a worldwide reach.
Rivers is checked in for Graham. And the second free throw is good. Indiana's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys. So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?"
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie. And that one misses. And talking about JaVale McGee, Doris, he's now a veteran big man with a ton of experience.
And championship experience, B.A., and that may be the most valuable aspect of what JaVale brings. Obviously, this guy has got incredible size, massive wingspan. He's been a very solid defender in his career, but that championship DNA is most coveted.
Here's Rivers, and he lays it in off the breakaway.
Austin Rivers, opportunistic in transition. That's what happens when you sprint the floor.
Barnes drives in. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Hield passes to Nesmith. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. 9-point game. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Jones from outside. Connects from downtown. And the Pacers lead by 10.
You can see Buddy Hield is now seeing the floor at a different level. Those assist numbers growing big time.
Barnes goes in. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
Ball passes to Kessler. Now here's Schroeder, defended by Jones. With a 9-footer. Shot's good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. To the inside, Jones. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
On the wing, Jones shoots over Schroeder. They get it back. McGee sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Kessler. Outside Barnes. Schroeder against Jones. Oh, McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Kessler with a bucket. Kessler's got his second basket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Indiana calls timeout. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Indiana. Daniels comes in for Hield.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Booker, the pass to Avdia. Back to Booker. Launches it from deep. Oh, Booker from the parking lot.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
On the wing, Daniels. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Adams, the pass to Ball. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Sacramento, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for Indiana, they're off to a really solid start, pushing aside those that doubted them in the preseason and proving they're capable of more.
Utah with the ball, down by 15. Ball passes to Adams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the second quarter. Avdia, good.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Pass to Nesmith. Jones from outside. Utah with the rebound. Avdia passes to Ball. Driving in. Here's Prince. Another shot. 4-3. The rebound by Nesmith. Indiana's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Rivers.
There is a sneaky athleticism when you're talking Austin Rivers. He goes to the cup with authority.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 15-point game. Avdia missed inside.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize. He almost blocked that shot in time. Just a nanosecond late.
Graham's checked in for Indiana. And Utah with a change here too. Gallinari, he's checked in for Avdia. On the wing, Daniels. The Pacers again can't hit. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. An open look for Booker. Cash money on the open jump shot. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Here's Graham. No good, a bit long that time. This gives him an opportunity to get within 10. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Indiana shooting 56% for the second quarter. Stolen. Pass to Booker. Leaner from distance. And it's Utah scoring again.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Here's Rivers. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
At the line, for the Pacers, Austin Rivers.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Pacers. They lead by 12. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
This is your Pacers Youth Sports Team.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. So it's Indiana who's out on top at the half. They are leading by 12. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance thus far.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Herb Jones out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Ben Carroll in at the four-man spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Back to Jones. Ben Carroll passes to McGee. Avdia pulls it in.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Ben Carroll passes to McGee. Blocked! And they get it back. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. The shot won't fall. Good D by Kessler. And for the Jazz, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Gallinari. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. McGee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Hield. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Avdia, good.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Knocks it down from distance. Ben Carroll's got 6 points.
Well, they get one to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Booker. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Look at Shai playing big inside.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Booker for 3. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
How about that? Impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. The Pacers making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Schroeder's checked in. The Pacers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hield. It's stolen by Barnes. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And he lays it in on the break. Give him 8 points now.
That's called anticipation and reaction time. Scotty Barnes making the defensive play for his teammate. Nice.
Here's Daniels. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And the Pacers lead by 13. Booker surveying the floor. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in the game. McGee finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Booker. Barnes passes to Booker. Pass to Kessler. There's the double team with Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Booker. Tries again. Ooh, McGee with the block. Down low. Banchero hammers it home.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Schroeder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can see Schroeder's shoot-first mentality if a defender overcommits. Nicely done.
Free throw good, Schroeder. And some changes here for the Pacers. Nesmith comes in for Banchero, and Graham subbed in for Hield. All right, the Jazz making a change here, and both free throws good for Schroeder.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
To the paint. And there's Graham. That one's good. The assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Ball. And no good. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Pass to Daniels. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
And Utah calls time here.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. The Pacers, second.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
Here's Prince. Back to Schroeder. Here's Adams. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Nesmith. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pacers?
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the last 5 MVP award winners have come from Europe, and this summer we saw Victor Wembanyama from France drafted first overall, and that's good for business. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said the numbers are large. They start with a B. That's how big the business is internationally, but we think we're just scratching the surface.
Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Rivers is checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Graham. Here's Nesmith. Shot clock at 5. Rivers, the pass to Graham. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 19. Tipped away. 1:03 left in the third quarter here. Graham against ball. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Ball against Graham. It's deflected.
How about that denial by Paolo Banchero? Nice to see him put that frame to use.
Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Indiana on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Graham. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Ball with it. The layup misses. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Pacers out in front, just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, the Jazz shooting only 42%. So the Utah 5 right now. Avdia out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Ball. And it's Kessler in at the 5. The Pacers shooting the rock at 58%. Out left to the wing. Down low. Second chance effort. And the bucket is good from McGee in deep. That gives him a double-double in this one. Here's Booker. Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, B.A., it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams. I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us. You know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately headed.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You love that Devin Booker now has experienced postseason success, because there were some who questioned his greatness. Now that conversation is over.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Daniels. To the inside, Nesmith. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Booker. That one doesn't drop. Healed with the defensive effort. Here's Jones. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Jones against Booker. Here's Avdia. Back to Booker. Takes it inside. And Booker with the jam.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
On the wing, Jones buries it from 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Avdia. Back to Ball. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
you kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Booker for three. Nails it from three. Booker's got 22 points.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Avdia can't get it to go. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. There's the drive, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Inside, Avdia. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Hield on the wing. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Utah. It's Booker on the wing. Lots of room. The Pacers pull it in. McGee's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jones. Off target with the three.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Count it.
Booker making it look easy in the mid-range.
Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hield on the wing. He's covered by Gallinari. Basket counts.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Booker, the pass to Kessler. And here's Booker. Over Jones. Booker no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Here's Booker. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Booker's got 13 in the second half.
Sharpshooter from anywhere on the floor. Booker's release and form, it's so mechanically sound.
Jones from outside. Booker with the defensive effort.
Excellent job of closing out on that three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task. Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And rejected. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Indiana. Steven Adams checked in for Utah. Barnes comes in for Gallinari. Here's McGee. Oh, the swat by Adams.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Ball surveys the floor. Outside for Booker. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pacers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Shot clock at 6. Barnes, it's good.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, from Indiana, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
First free throw is good.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And the Pacers making a change here. Graham's checked in. Utah with the ball. They trail by 16. Booker finds Prince. Up again. Called in by McGee. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Graham. And he converts the layup.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Here's Schroeder. Ooh, McGee with the block. Here's Jones. It counts.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew.